Okay, this is my report for day one of my 10-day juice fast, and I must report that this was an exceptionally wonderful day. The results I've had already are just splendid. I did an internal cleanse last night, which was very needed, let's just put it that way. And it was a lot of discomfort, and cleansing and elimination, purification. Some of it was a little jumbled in the stomach. I did castor oil, which is very purifying. It takes out a lot of the impurities in all the organs, I believe. It's also good for the skin. It takes out, dirt and impurities from the skin. I do not like the smell of it. So I tend to avoid castor oil products for external use and internal use if I can, but every season or so it's really good to take a good slug of that stuff, bite down on a lemon, have a little honey, and it really works very quickly. And did last night, and but it was just what I needed, because I had been eating too much, overeating, and that's like causes a lot of sluggishness, let's put it that way. And so got that done, and then I got up, I was going about my day, and normally I would have gotten the juicer out, but I didn't feel like eating anything because I just done the cleanse. So I have this wonderful Lapsang Soshing tea. Lapsang Soshing tea. It's a very rich, hearty kind of what do they call that? It's got kind of a burnt flavor, it's smoky. Let's put it that way, smoky flavor. It's very good. And I have this monk sugar that I put in there. And it was so satisfying. And I just, went about my day getting ready and, getting my day started. But I was just drinking this Lapsang Souchong tea. And I just started thinking, like, I really don't want any juice. I feel really perfect right now. I'm just getting my body back in balance and giving it a break, just giving it a rest from all this eating that I've been doing, which satisfies the mind, but the body is really taxed. It's just a lot to ask to overeat. And so I just felt like I was just balancing everything. And, the day we're on, and I should have maybe juiced. I thought, well, it's time to juice. What should I make? And I was like, I really don't want any juice, So I decided in this fast, my fast, I was going to allow myself to have my delicious chai, which is made with oat milk. And I looked up the fiber content in that. It's actually very low. It's like 2 grams per cup, which is low. And it is the equivalent of having just tomato juice or, pineapple juice or orange juice. So I decided this time, for 10 days, I'm going to allow myself to have my chai, which is great because I can just coast on that chai for a long time during the day. Very satisfying. So I did that because basically the juice fast works with no fiber. That's the main thing. It's basically a liquid diet, but the juice gives you nutrients, so that you're not, fasting on water or having no nutrients. It's satisfying in that way, but the lack of fiber causes the body to break into this particular metabolic condition where you end up losing weight, which is great, even though you have calories, but not tremendous amount of calories, not too many calories. So then later in the afternoon, I thought, well, you really need some juice because I was going to go out to the rec center. I had to wash my hair at least, and also wanted to do a sauna at the rec center. So I thought, well, you have to make some tomato juice or some kind of juice. And I decided on tomato juice so that you have something with you, because the worst thing for me is to be out and about and all of a sudden I'm really hungry, and then you start looking around for what to eat. So I made the tomato juice. It was delicious. It was perfect. And as I was driving to the rec center, I sipped a little bit of it. I had a little bit for my drive home. And I did a sauna, which was great. I wanted to do that because when I do an internal cleanse, I like to go to the sauna and really purify internally and externally. Just kind of polishes up the whole system. Did that. Washed my hair. And then when I came home, I knew Gary was going to come over, and I thought, well, you need to juice more than just the tomato juice. Now you need to have like something for like if you wake up in the middle of the night and you're hungry, so you need to have something. So I decided to do pineapple orange, and I had a glass of that, and then I did carrot, ginger, lemon. I didn't have any apples. The apple I had was bad. I thought I had at least one apple on. You know, it just been sitting in the refrigerator for too long. So so now I have carrot juice and tomato juice and orange pineapple juice in the fridge. So I'm set. But I'm thinking like tomorrow when I get up, I'll probably just have tea again, you know. We'll see. I was noticing that as I was, you know, going about making the juice and looking around my kitchen, I'd see on the top of the refrigerator I have like these little licorice candies, and when I open the cabinet I have my Rice Crisp candies, and you know the mind goes, oh, I should just pop one of those in my mouth, but then I say, you know, no, you're not doing that right now. And it's not a big deal. It's just like, oh no, we're not doing that right now. Fine. But normally I'd be just snacking with these little super little tremendous little treats I have around the house. So that's good to be able to break that cycle of snacking. And you know, my weight was lower today, which was great. I'm headed in the right direction. And I feel like I just caught this before I started getting into the red zone, you know, like the danger zone. Like I just caught it right before I went over the edge. And now it's in a region or a category of manageability. So that's really good. And so day one is down. I'm really loving this. I'm really enjoying, especially the fact that I'm allowing myself to have the chai. That will make it very comfortable. So, but I had a very easy day. I didn't do a lot of, like, I got a few things done, but like I took a couple naps. I fell asleep after I meditated. It was like I was just really in kind of like a very restful mode, and that was mostly because of the cleanse, which sort of took a lot out of the body. You know, there was a lot of rebalancing, and I really needed to rest, and I had some really lovely sleeps. Anyway, so that's it. That was my day one in March of 2023.